Hi mates, how's things? Right, I'm going to be doing something today. I've been putting off for a while because the weather's been bad, but I need to get it done, so I'm looking forward to doing it. Something I'm excited about really, so let me show you what I'm up to. So I got a length of pipe there, pile of fittings in there, my glue, PPFE tape, everything's in there, everything I'm going to need. I got my electric saw. Firstly, I'm going to get this net up out of the way. Just have a look at the fish. But what I'm going to be doing today is bowling up some of my fish, and I got the net out ready. I can't imagine that getting anything out. No, jokes aside, what I'm doing today, I'm going to be doing the pipe work for my heater, and I'm going to get that bad boy up and running, or get it working anyway. I don't know about putting it on, but I'm going to get it up and running. So without further ado, let's crack on. So just got that net up, we'll have a quick look at the fish. Sorry about the glare. Just having a quick look before we start. Everything looks in order. Everything looks fine. So yeah, let's crack on. So my plan is, what I was thinking of doing, and like I say, I'm gonna try it. Where the pump, obviously there's the outlet back into that pump over there, and that then comes up through the ball valve into the UV, and it goes over there. So what I was thinking of doing is uncoupling it, seeing if that will spin round this way, so it'll actually turn round this way, and see if I can get a fit in then up into the heater, and that will be my return from the heater back in. So that's what I'm going to do first, and I'm going to see what it looks like when I do actually disconnect it and spin it round. So I'll get that done and I'll spin back to you. In the meantime, I'm also going to run this down. I have got, see that yellow tap, I can shut off the return that way. I think it needs a clean anyway, so I'm going to run this down. I'll shut that tap off. I'll have to shut the taps off with the pond, otherwise the water's going to back flow through. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do at the moment. Right, so I've done a little bit. I'm glad I got this hut because it's starting to rain now. I wasn't planning on getting too wet today, but there you go. Right, so I spun that round, I've put it back on the UV and tightened that up, so this comes across and is facing up there. So I'm going to use this now as my return back into the pond. And the pump is sitting down there. Now I've got a bit of I can't go straight up because of the UV, so I'm going to see if I can move that pump slightly that way. So the rubber will come, the pipe then should come around the outside. So I'm going to try and fit it in as tidy as I can, and go from there really. But I want to try and fit a bypass into this as well, so it'll take me a while to work out which way I'm going to do it. So like I say, for a minute all I've done is move that. It may not work there, but it's moved for a minute, so I'm just gonna plod on now and see what else I can work out. Because the fittings are both coming out of the back here, look. I think that's the inlet on the top. Can't quite see from here, I'll have to move it. I'm sure that's the inlet and that's the outlet, but I'll double check. The old art is on, guys. It's getting a bit wet, but there's something about doing things like this. I love potching about by the pond and making things fit, making things work. I tell you what I found and I forgot I had, which is going to make my life easier. Let me show you this. I had proper flexi pipe there, high pressure flexi pipe. So what I'll do, that'll go in there, it'll come up and I should be able to run the feeds around the back. So that's my plan, and I have checked, this is the outlet, so that one's going to go down here, and I may now even run the other one across, so I'll figure out whether it's best to come forward with that one and down, or to go that way. We'll have a little look now. I'll plan what I'm going to do, but we're making progress. Right, all right, babe, you go. My missus is going out. She's in a rush to have her hair done. She's running late. There's Millie, look. She's let Millie out with me now. Millie. Psst. What are you doing? Right, so I'm going to solvent weld this now. I've cut the pipe ready, so that's going to go in. That's the solvent weld I'm using this time. I tend to just buy a decent one off, you can get them off Amazon, that's where I got this one. Comes with a little brush as well. So you just glue that up, plenty of glue. I never spare on the glue because I don't want any leaks. So I always make sure I got plenty on there. And we just pop that into there, give it a little twist, and that'll dry within a couple of seconds now. PTFE tape then over the thread, and this is going to be the outlet one, so we're going to work on that at the moment. Come on with that. We'll just put this on. They don't actually come with seals, you just put the PDF on. I think we'll put a touch more. Bloody pain in the arse, this stuff sticks to your hands. There you go, that'll work a treat. So I'm going to pop that into there now and away with the mixer. Plenty of glue. Can't beat a bit of glue, just get as much in there as you can. And we'll slot it on. Now, push, twist. There you go. Send it home well. She's all the way home there. Now, little tip for you. I measure it up first and I put a bit of pen so I know that that's at the right angle. Now I'm going to mess around, and because this stuff sets so fast, if you make a mistake you've pretty much shit it. So I've lined up those dots so I know they're square. Happy days. Looking good so far. Right guys, let me take you in. There's not much room in me hut, but So what I've done now, decided to run across the back with the inlet. So it comes across, I've solvented all these in, obviously that's the tap. And it goes down and it goes into that flexi. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to tee across this way as a bypass. So when I don't want the water to go into the heater, I can just turn it off, obviously isolate it on there, and it'll push the water across this way and back into the UV. I'll have to put a little valve on this pipe as well, just to stop it coming this way when I want the heater on. But yeah, that's what I thought of doing. It seems to be going quite well so far, so touch wood, things are looking good. Away with the mixer, as I say. So yeah, I'm going to crack on now. I'm going to go in, get a swill on, bring a swill out. Have 5 minutes just to think, keep planning. So always have a plan, and that's what I'm doing. So yeah, let me go and get a coffee. I'll catch you in a bit. Right, we're cracking on now. We're getting somewhere, guys. So I've solvented that on. Again, ball valve on, so that's going to come down and back in. So yeah, we're actually getting somewhere. Let's have a quick look at the fish. Just having another swill, to be honest. Enjoy your coffee in the mornings. I've had this off for quite a while. I hate having the filter system off. Does my head in. Mind it should be okay. The fish are all active, they're not struggling in any way, but I just hate having it off. Yeah, they're all looking good. Yeah, so this is cracking on nicely now. I'm looking forward to getting this heater on. On the way, I don't know which way you guys operate heaters, the ones that are got them, but I'm only going to put mine on in the summer. So when the pond's up to about 18, 19, naturally I'm going to put this on and take it up to 24. So that's the way I'm going to be doing it. I'm going to take advantage of the summer heat and try and maintain 24. And I will go through a proper feeding process then, like I've done with my grow-ons. So I should get a good bit of growth. So I'll probably do, when it's a little bit warmer now, I'll do a bit of a measure up on some of these, and I can see where we are then, the end of the summer. Happy days. Okay, mates, all up and running. Everything's working well. I've got that in there. I've actually put a new pump on for my air bar as well. It's one of those Charles Austin. It's the 120. I fancied a bit more air for my air bar. So I've put that on today. I've put it on a timer. I don't need a lot of air yet, but the season is soon going to be coming, I hope. I mean, this pond now is up to 11 degrees, so with a bit of luck it's going to get a bit warmer shortly. I got a tiny leak off this bit here. It's the only leak I can find. I suppose the only good thing about it is it does drip back into the pond, but I put loads of solvent on everywhere. You got a slight bloody leak there, but apart from that, everything else is good. I haven't switched it on yet. Let's get it switched on. Let's open the valves and get it switched on. It's working anyway, it's on. I'll have to fathom out how it works now. Don't know if they have error codes or what. It's not switched on, but we'll have to have a look. Which is up and running. I think they've worked it out. Set it at 11.5. As you can hear, it's on. Yeah, all seems to be working. All seems to be good, guys. Well pleased with that. Happy days. Oh, there's the air bar, look, so you can see it. Look at the air got coming off that now. Like I say, that's the Charles Olsen, that's the 120. You can see it right down the bottom coming up as well. Which is awesome. Shower's off a minute because I've had the disconnected thing, so shower's off, but yeah, look at that flow. Bits left over, these will go in my spares, happy days with those. Always nice to have a few things left over, ready for the next project whenever it happens. Got a few bits of leaves and things on the pond, I'm going to net that up now. Yeah, so kept knocking off and coming up with FLO, which I assume is flow. I upped the pump a little bit. Because it's on quite low at the moment, let's put it back down now. It didn't make a difference, but I know what it is, I've just worked it out. Until I put a valve on this pipe to shut this bypass off, what's probably happening is the water's coming up. Some of it's obviously going into the heater up through there, and the rest of it's coming here and bypassing, so I haven't quite got the flow. So I could order a new tap. Once I got a tap on here and I can turn this off, it'll divert straight up the heater then, so that should sort that out. No problem. But yeah, I'm well happy, so tell you what I gotta do. My pond window, I was standing here. I've neglected this a little bit lately because I've got so much on and with the grow on and everything. This little net. This is what this net is for. Can you imagine trying to get some of these fish out of this net? It nearly snaps with just leaves when you lift it. Yeah, I've noticed the window is absolutely stinking at glasses, so that's going to have a major clean. Get it back nice and tidy, ready for summer. I'm really looking forward to it now, guys. I don't know about you. I want to get my the grow-ons are going to be coming in here in a couple of weeks when I can balance the temperature. So I don't want to put them into this, it's too cold a minute. Like I say, it's just over 11 now, so about 11.2. And I've got the grow on down to about 13.5, so it's not a big difference. Like I say, when you're going up in temperature, it's not an issue. I don't really want to bring them down to 11, you know. So I'm going to wait until this gets up, a couple of weeks, and then we'll get them in. It'll be interesting to see what they will look like against some of these. There's always glare on you with these panels. Pain in the arse for videoing. Right, camera's up and running. It's been on now for about 10 minutes. I got it set at 11. It's all working fine now. No problems at all. No leaks. Everything that works really good now. I've tried shutting it off and re-diverting it, which is really good. So yeah, I've set it to 11. I'm going to knock it off in a bit. I don't really want it on yet. I'm just making sure that this is running fine. Can't see any issues with it at all, so happy days. Got the old glass cleaner out. I've just cleaned that. Look, it's pretty good. Oh, I can see a little smudge. I'm gonna have to do that. It's so annoying when you see little bits. I want to get that done. just give them a little bit of food. See, we just over, it's 10.2 today, so I'll just give them a small bit. Yeah, I'm hoping to grow a few of these this year now. My Hoshkin shower, sorry about the glare, coming in here, and my Sagaguchi Pearl Sankey there, hoping to get a bit of size onto them. Also my Benny Commando, and everything really. It's just I'm looking forward to seeing them grow. I think my lily may have died there up on the shelf. Not quite sure yet. I'm going to keep an eye on that. If it's no good, it's coming out. But I'm thinking again, the little planters go across here. I have seen them. My mate Oakie's got some on the back of his, and they just sit along there. So the little pouches there. I'll show you when I get them. But I am thinking again, I'm just running them across so far. I think they look quite good, so that's the plan. Yeah, so anyway, everything's good, yeah, all good in the hood, or all good in the hut, yeah, everything's good. Right, I'm going to end this one, guys. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, if you could, I'd appreciate if you could subscribe. That would be really awesome, and don't forget to put a thumbs up for me. I really appreciate that. So on that note, guys, all the best, and catch you on the next one.